Hello, how are you guys doing? You guys having a good morning? Hopefully so. Hopefully so. I just watched a little bit of the Warhammer preview that they did, and you know, they're doing it I think at 10 my time, or it ends about 10. You have to write a whole ass essay today. Good luck with that. That is not my life anymore. Thank God. I hate that. Let's play some Monster Train. And then we'll play like a round or two of Monster Train, and then we'll do some hobbying. We were gonna do it yesterday, but then we gotta kind of, I don't know, we got stuck playing Monster Train, which is not the worst thing in the world. Secret stream. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Will you write an essay for me? I'm illiterate. No. No. Like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. Then, when I got older, I realized how much work that would be. Where is, let's check the logbook. Let's do some combination that we haven't. Hey, no worries, Zumba. Hopefully this helps. Alright, so we haven't won at all with Melting Remnant. So what do you think a good combo with Remnant is? They're the guys that have just bunches of dudes that just die repetitively. I want to do any of these ones that are grayed out. So let's start with doing a Melting Remnant, but not Hellhorn's Melting Remnant, because we did that. Remnant and Umbra works really good. Okay, so let's do that. That seems to make sense to me, but the issue I've had is that it seems like you don't have the DPS, you know? So we got a Draft, which is just a better Dreg. Packed Morsels, which are good, hence why it's gold, because I've won at least once with that. And Wicked Blaze. Reform a unit and enhance it with an additional 10. I'm going to try and use the Reform thing. It might be better than I think it is. What do we got here? The end is near, the incarnation of Hell's blah, blah, blah. His thing is remove buff and debuff effects. Okay. Do I even sleep? Yeah, I do. I just wake up at like 7 or 8. Somewhere between 5 and 8 is when I wake up. I go to bed around midnight, and I wake up at about 5 to 8, depending. Okay, so what do we got? Reform a random unit. So this would allow us to spam lots of little dudes. This one over here. And they die real quick. But, you know, we could use it as a... That sounds all right. And then burnout means that in 3 turns, assuming we don't add more stacks to the burnout counter, he dies in 3 turns. So he's a 60-60 that dies in 3 turns. So do we want him to be like a tanky big dude, or we want him to be a support character, basically, are the options. I think I want to try out this Reform thing this time. I'm going to, like, go lean into that real hard. At the start of the battle, summon 4 random units from your deck on the middle floor. This is good if you're running a big deck. Is this kind of like Hearthstone? Sorta? It's more like Slay of the Spire. I think this is going to work better with the build that we're going for. It's kind of a weird one, but it allows us to basically not pay for the minions that we're putting out. Non-enemy or non-boss enemies start with spikes, so when you attack them, you take damage. Our guys are all real weak, and we don't have that many of them. I don't think that that's a good move. I think if it were spell-based, we could probably flex that. Alright, so what do we got? We got some random garbage on this floor. I think what we do is we put this guy here, and then... Now, the morsels thing is going to be a little bit weird. Because I'm going to be eating them. And so they're going to be dying. Which means that they can't be upgraded. So I think we don't summon more than we need to. What caused those guys to die? Did they just burn out instantly? Oh, I see. Okay. Burnout with morsels is actually not that bad. Huh. And, you know, I think we put someone in front of that. Okay, so maybe we go for big lads. We get rid of the train stewards and stuff, and then we make it like... So they die the turn they're summoned. Okay, so the drafts might not be good with that relic that I got. I didn't realize they died that quick. Though they do get burnout too, because they get improved their burnout by 1. But, interesting. I think we throw that guy in front, and then we throw some garbage behind him. And that should wipe most of this, and yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can just kind of throw this guy down on, Oh, I get to choose with that card? Holy shit, that's good. Oh my god, this card is so much better than I thought it was. Okay. Alright. Let's throw a draft. Yeah, sure. I thought it was going to be random. Alright, so now we just want to, like, stack this up with lots of garbage. So he's going to get 2 turns. So he's actually going to die prior to actually getting attacked. So we just need to give him as much damage as possible. And then we want to probably... Okay, these guys are going to die. So there's no real point in buffing them. We should buff our main dude. If we're going to buff anyone. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I thought you didn't get to pick. Because, like, with this ability, you don't get to pick. You just get a random fucker. And that's fine. But it's not the best. Alright. And let's just add more garbage to be in front of this guy. Because he's going to do an extra 5 damage for every enemy in front of him. Because this guy only attacks once per round. So this guy attacks, kills a guy. This guy attacks, kills a guy. Though this guy's going to eat several of them. Okay, so. Oh, well. Now he's down to 30, and then he dies. Easy. What is this game? This is a game called Monster Train. It just came out on Steam. It's like 20, 25 bucks. It's good. If you like Slay the Spire, anyway. All right, okay. So now that I understand how Reformed works, I might actually get some of them. All right. Consume, apply, burnout 3 to all friendly burnout units. It only affects 1 floor, but that means that they can live a little bit longer. Extinguish, so when it dies, apply stealth to friendly units. There's not much we can do to make that... I don't know if that's going to work with our deck. I think we go with this one, so that when we reform things, they come back strong. I'm not really interested in any of that. I think what we do is we get some big lads that we reform, and then we constantly add more to their tick thing. So do we have any spells or guys that we want to buff? What spells do we want to buff? We probably want to buff Wicking Blaze and make it really good. We could do something really gross with that. Or maybe Hollow Drippings. None of the, like, heroes we've got, like, character dudes, are very good. So I think we go for the spell, because I don't think we really want to buff any units. And I kind of do want to get an Umbra unit. I'd like to get something that eats. We haven't tried the alloyed construct yet. Every time it gorges, it gains 1 fuel, and it only is allowed to attack once it has fuel. So we just constantly have to be giving it morsels to eat, else it won't attack. Or gain lifesteal. This guy I know is good. This guy is weird. Do I want to try for another weird thing? It can be good, but it takes at least 1 turn before it can get started. Yeah, multi-strike early is always good. You're right. Let's give it a go. Let's try him. He's not really the guy I was looking for. Alright, so what if we made Wicking Blaze, what does double stack do? Does it do anything to that? No. Can I add... Okay, so I can't add more damage to it. So none of these really apply to anything that I've got. I could make Wicking Blaze cheaper. I'd like it to be persistent. I'd like it to be every single hand it appears. So I think we reduce the cost by 1. And then we reroll. And I think that costs 90 for it to be holdover. Yeah, I want holdover for it. Yeah, none of this is what I was looking for. Let's check the map. So the next one, we can duplicate a card, or we can heal and upgrade our... I think we're probably going this way next time. And then we can ditch something over here. So nothing is going to cost us money until here. So we can spend money on removing units. Wicked for free. I'd like it to be in every single hand. So that way I can constantly have a stream of guys. Though that could get dangerous because I could run out of room. I think I want holdover for it. So I'm going to get rid of a train steward, so we're more likely to have actually good units on the middle floor for free. All right. Additional enemies appear on every floor. We can do that. We can do that one because they're weak. They're not that strong. And I think we can deal with this. All right. So this floor is going to do a total of 15 damage. I think we can just... we throw that guy there, and then we throw, like, that guy there. Get some morsels going, and... Huh. That's pretty bad. Okay, well, that is what it is. Alright, and then this guy is going to go on this floor. And this guy's going to go here. We're going to get some more morsels going. I think we want him to have more attack over health, but it would be good to have both. Okay. Alright. So, I want a morsel maker of some sort on the, on this floor at some point. We don't get to choose the order of these guys when they're spawned in for free using the relic, but it does allow us to have an early game advantage, so we can take, risky plays like the one we just did. Let's see. Another draft? They seem pretty good when you can have them infinitely. Like, that seems rad. That seems really rad. I think we have like a decent concept for a deck so far. This guy's gonna die in 2 turns, but hopefully something will spawn in. Okay, we wipe everything that's out there, and we don't lose anything. Alright, so let's give him a damage shield this time, because he's about to take a whole bunch of damage this next fight. And then, I want to be able to do as much damage as I can before he kills us. He does multi-strike. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah, that's the turn. There's no point in doing that because he's going to just kill all of them at once. Okay, well, we got rid of the shield guy. We don't have any direct damage, so we don't really have a way of, So how much damage is he doing? He does 6. So, I need more space, I think. Most of my guys are free right now. Is it increasing the damage? If I get the same draft several times in a row, I get to increase its damage by 10 every time. I did not understand that as well. That is, that's pretty fucking interesting there. Huh. Okay. Okay. Reform stacks. Yeah, I don't think I understood reform at all. I think that's really fucking evident right now. So now we can do 22. That doesn't change anything. We really can't kill it. And then he dies. Cool. Wasn't a lot we could have done to mitigate the damage there. It gives us the same units over and over again. We could do some holy shit, can you imagine an entombed explosive that... No, that's probably not the right way to do it. I still think we should probably get an entombed explosive. Or maybe... Wicklash? So the other thing about Wicklash is it allows you to add more stacks to the burnout so they don't die. I'm a little curious to see if buffs stay with, like, drafts. Outside of the reform thing. Like, if I give it a whole bunch of buffs while it's alive, like, I sacrifice a whole bunch of morsels to it, does that make it keep... You think this build should be less cards so you can get all the summons? You might be right. I think I'm just going to play all of the summons, and then they're going to die, and then we bring them back. Just repetitively bringing them back as whatever. I think an entombed explosive is an okay choice. And from here, do we want any of this? Damage shield is always good, but I think we're okay. Alright, so, we don't really need to heal. We would like to duplicate a card, probably. Is there anything worth duplicating? Wicked Blaze? I'd really like it to be the improved version of Wicked Blaze first. I'm not super in love with the Alloyed Construct. I think it might be worth getting rid of him, actually. I don't think that that's going to work with this build. I think we need, like, big fuckers. Like, just enormous fucking units. That we hide drafts behind. And just, or drafts in front of. And then you have to go through all of these drafts. And then you can finally get to this just big chungus at the back. He can tank early. We might get rid of him later game. But right now, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about him. I think the construct is something you build your build around. Yeah, I agree. So I don't think we duplicate him. And if we're going to duplicate anything, I'd really like to get Wick Blaze upgraded first before we do that. So I think we go this way, despite the fact that that's exactly not what I said we were gonna do. Why is this the same bullshit again? Why can't it be other good bullshit? Come on. That's the same shit. Ah, fuck. All right. Well, I think a train steward is probably more worth getting rid of right now. All right. Well, I don't want to spend all of it. Keep the deck short, get better upgrades for cards, and remove weak summons. Yeah, so that way when we do stack the middle floor with a bunch of summons, they're all just big fucking lads. Yeah, lose 25 health, gain 150 coins. We're fine. We'll heal. I still think that the shopkeep sounds like Monokuma. Yeah, there's a bit of that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's some of the candle guys that are wickless that don't have that counter where they die. All right, so again, this guy on the top floor, so we get as much time to upgrade as possible. This guy's gonna die immediately. I'm unsure if, like, when does this go off? Does it go in order attack and then we just lose guys? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna play shit. Okay, so we do 15 damage to the front guy. That's something. Did I do hobbying yesterday? No. I did it off stream, but I didn't do it on stream. Okay, so there's still not room on this floor to upgrade this guy. See, this is the problem with him, is that he's never going to be able to attack. And so he's kind of useless. Okay, so the morsel miner is one of the better ones. Can we, I don't know. I don't really feel like, here, just whatever. You guys do damage. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's some problems with this deck right now. Like this guy, yeah. It goes off at the start of combat. We're about to take a whole bunch of damage. Because we can't kill this guy. I think we try and buff up a draft real high. The trinket might be a problem. Yeah, but I think it's reasonable to build around it. I think either you see the trinket as the problem or you see the inert guy as the problem. It's one of the two, and for me, I think it's the inert guy because I picked the relic first. Okay. And then we kill that, but then we lose a guy. So we're just gonna make these drafts like super fucking strong. Okay, cool. Then he lives, and then we can add some buffs onto him. I want to see if this works. If it does anything at all. It might work. You need spells to remove the bombs, and I don't have them. Yeah, so it's just not happening. Yeah, we might lose this run. It's really unfortunate that they start you with the blocky guys and the guys that do damage. I mean, they tell you how to play the game really well, but they're like probably the least interesting. Or at least they don't give you the interesting cards in those decks until later. And so you don't really get a vibe for this game until you're like, I don't know, a bit in. You've done a run or two. And then you start seeing some crazy cards, and you're like, holy shit. Like, this whole reform thing is amazing. So he can take the damage because he's going to die this turn anyway. He burns out regardless. So that goes through all that. That goes through all that. We need to give this guy some food, so we'll give him this. I don't want to add a bunch of morsels to the thing. And then whatever, that's fine. Do I want to add another guy? I mean, it's essentially free, so we might as well. How about we add this guy in front? Why not? This guy is going to become a bastard. He could just be fucking huge. The fact that he doesn't have burnout means that he'll never get any burnout. What's going to happen with that? Oh, he gets burnout too now. Interesting. Yeah, this guy could be a real problem eventually. Interesting. Like, these guys are going to die before... We're going to do a lot of damage. We need to make sure that this guy actually is fueled. So we'll give him enough that he can be fueled for a couple of turns. I feel like I was playing the candle guys wrong, and that's why they weren't good. And then he's dead, so we just let it go. Yeah, 310 is a really good first floor. I don't think we need Wretch. That's a really weird thing to say. But I don't think I got the room for him. Return a random defeated unit to your hand. Enhance it with plus 40. I mean, that's pretty good. Alright, so, Harvest is whenever a guy dies on the floor. You can also reform the Formless Child. That's what I was thinking, is you keep reforming the Formless Child, bringing it back from the dead to just give you more guys. That seems like a really gross combo, and I'm about it. So it's between the Perifian Thug or the Wickless Baron, because the Wickless Baron is going to benefit from being on, like, the first floor. Damn, the Thug is kind of hot. No, don't. More money wouldn't hurt. He does have a lot of damage. Alright, fine. We'll pick him just because he's hot. This isn't a Town of Nowhere stream. You can't be thirsty for everyone. Alright, so what do we do from here? I think we get rid of cards. I'm going to get rid of the last train stewards, and then we can consider what we're doing from there. Healing wouldn't hurt, and upgrading a unit. I feel like this is a pretty obvious choice. I may be wrong, but... I should mention, Town of Nowhere Saturday, I just got done figuring out the last little bits. There were some bits that I was like, do I gotta... Like, is that going to be okay? Is that going to work? And I think I figured out something. Endless. Huh. I don't think I ever want to upgrade the Formless Child's health. Do I? Like, I want it to die repetitively, don't I? I think upgrading the Perifian Thug with more health would be a good choice. And if I could get it multi-strike, I think that would be pretty rad too. But he's really susceptible to being just taken out real quick. If someone had a sweeping attack, he just dies, and I don't think that's good. Is one shot gonna be tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna try and do one shot tonight. So we're gonna do this now, and then a little bit of Warhammer hobbying, and then some one shot later tonight. What is Endless Grant? Every single time it dies, it gets shuffled back into the draw pile. I don't know what that's gonna do to reforms, or even if I want that. What's the difference between one shot and Town of Nowhere? A lot? Every game is Town of Nowhere. What would it take for the alloyed construct to be worth it for me? Give the big lad a buff. I don't think he needs, like, Endless or anything like that. I don't think Endless will help. Would extra health and damage help anyone? I think the drafts could take some upgrades. I don't think that would hurt. I think giving the drafts a little bit extra damage would be good. I don't think either of these upgrades are actually useful for what we're trying to do here. Endless on the Formless Child. Well, we already got the Wickless Blaze. Yeah, no, you're probably right, because then we can use that for something else. Huh. Wickstone. Upgrade a unit with +1 burnout, +5 attack, +5 health. That sounds pretty good. If I put that on a draft, that means that it has burnout 2 instead of 1. And a little bit more health. Oh, you with the fucking bullshit. I like that. If you put Wickless on a child, either the child or the explosive, it dies the turn that it comes out. Oh, wow. That's actually really smart. I like that. Okay. Oh, that's some big brain thinking there. So I could put it on this guy, and then he dies every time, regardless. There's no chance that he doesn't die, so we can keep playing him, keep enhancing. Yeah, no, that's the fucking trick right there. Oh, that's some real bullshit you just came up with. That's very good. And then upgrade our champion. Resolve, reform 2 random units. Yeah. Yeah, actually. That's the deck. That's really smart, Chippy Bippers. It's very good. Enemy units enter with armor 15. We don't need to reform the child. We reform other things. I think we're okay to do this one. Oh, good. The thing is in the front. Oh, my God. So good. Put you in the back, and then just put some random bullshit in the front so he does some damage. Yeah. That's all right. Using burnout as a way of killing units is some real big brain shit. And I'm about it. So now we got to decide between Formless Child or... Well, I guess we just chose that. I meant to just, like, put it up there for a second. Wickless... Okay, we can do this. And then, okay, not on this floor, though, because that guy gets buffed whenever you cast spells. Yeah, that guy. It get kind of gross here. I mean, yeah. Are we gonna take some? We're gonna take some damage to the spire here. We need this top floor to be a little bit stronger. Right now, it's really not doing it. I'd rather have more damage. Okay, well. Made some mistakes. Should have put some of those guys on the top floor. Alright, so that guy gets through and does 6 damage. I'd rather you didn't. We're going to keep buffing that one unit over and over again. We don't want to buff that one. We want to buff this one in the back. Wait, what the fuck? 42 damage? What is this guy doing? Wait, what the fuck is that? Hold up. The fucking units. It retains its lost health, yeah. Large child. Yeah, this guy is just not making it in. Like, I never want to play him when he shows up. So I think he gets removed next chance we get. Oh my fucking god. Formless child. Big. What can we get? Dreg with burnout 2, 52 damage. Is it multi-strike? It's not. Yeah, okay. How about we just put you in the back and do 154 damage? Sure, why not? So it gets killed. There's no more room on this floor. Can you be upgraded more? I mean, it's the baby again. Endless baby. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think we got to get rid of the one guy. Okay, well. Engulfed in smoke is just bullshit. Although he's going to get rid of... The boss is going to get rid of all positive buffs on us, which is gonna be stealth. So engulfed in smoke actually won't work against the boss. So it's best not to depend on it too much. So I think this has become a no smoking zone. Yeah, it's gonna be useless on this boss. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemy units. Now, I have to assume that means, is burnout a debuff? Is burnout considered debuff? Still good up to the boss? Sure, but, you know, it's gonna... It's gold, so I don't think so. What constitutes a negative? I think the debuffs are in red. Okay, well. So it's not a debuff. So it's considered a buff, then. So wait, when the boss appears on a floor, it's gonna make it so all of our burnout guys don't disappear? Debuffs are generally and are represented by red. Buff effects are represented in green. Wait a minute. None of these are buffs or debuffs. It's like a neutral. Okay. So that doesn't really help us any. The Seraph, cleanse them of all effects that don't benefit the Seraph. It's a feature. Okay. Second Blaze might not be bad. I would like it to have holdover, so we can have less cards in the deck. I think the key here is to keep the deck short. I think that actually does make our deck better to just not. Umbra Stone. Nothing is going to live long enough for it to keep trample, I think. Applied damage shield 1. I think I skipped this one too. Trample is good, but I don't have... No, I don't think I need that. I don't have the guys that make that work. Because they die repetitively. That's our strategy. Our guys die repetitively and repetitively over and over and over again. So do we want to buff a spell or duplicate a card? I think we want to buff a spell and get rid of a card to keep our deck skinny. So what's the other card we get rid of? We get rid of Allied Construct because he's not really pulling his weight this time. And then we get rid of like a Shade Splitter, maybe? Yeah, okay. Let's see what we get real quick. For fuck's sake, can you please just carry what I actually give a shit about? Because we don't want any of this. Ugh. Remove, consume, and add 1 to the cost. We could keep hollowed drippings in the deck. So we could continuously make it so they don't burn out. No. I think part of keeping this deck skinny is having cards get consumed that we don't need. Oh my god. Why you gotta fuck me like this, game? Ay, ay, ay. We can't guarantee that it's gonna get endless or whatever. It's the same shop 3 times in a row. Like, I've just been super unlucky. You're going, and you're going. The machine dude, the Alloy Construct, he's good. but not in this deck. We're good with that. If you want to appear on every floor, that just means our middle floor guys that have burnout 1 actually do something. All right. Most of the guys that get up to this floor are going to be on their last legs. Cool. Yeah, and then we don't have anything to Wicked Blaze, so. Just need one more attack. There it is. Okay, cool. Now I get the bonus. Child, and then the draft that's just gonna go fucking ham on everything. And then, yeah, you guys stick around for a while. The Danganronpa devs are making an FMV game. What's FMV? Oh, no. That makes me feel old. It's a full-motion video game where they film actual actors playing out scenes. That'd be interesting. So my guys just die up on this floor here. What if they didn't? What if, and in fact, they did not die? Yeah, what if we just put random garbage in front of this, and then my guys don't die, and then this guy gets more attack. And, we throw this guy down here just to do some damage. And, can we upgrade up here? Yeah, we can upgrade up here a little bit. Let's give that guy lifesteal and, this guy more health. Cool. You should audition for a role in the FMV. I've seen what they do to characters in that game. I don't want weird panty shots of me. How about this one? Just kill everything. Alright, cool. That kills so many guys. Alright, so this is a problem because we're really not doing that much damage up here. And then this floor dies? What the fuck would this do? Jesus Christ. Look at that. We're gonna take a bunch of damage on this top floor. What is getting through? Like, what's getting through? Are we just doing a bunch of damage to one guy and that's why it's not working? No, I don't have enough Ember. I should have put that guy down there. Oh, well. What am I lacking right now? Is it card draw or... Card draw would mean more consistency in drawing what I want. Though I feel fairly consistent. It does multi-strike several times. That means that we need to put more just dudes in the way to prevent this damage from happening. Okay, then we do 300 damage. More draft, less dregs. Yeah, probably the right choice. I think there's a max hand limit of 10 cards. So that being said, then it's probably good to... Alright, what if we do... Oh, I should have... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 die. Child dies. And then he attacks for 80, and then he explodes. Let's you need to get multi-strike to buff your units, then it'd be perfect. Yeah, I think you're right. So we don't want to use it on this floor because we won't get another shot. So we just want to do damage right now. Let's see what we get from this. Does anyone have just like a ridiculous fucking stat line right now? That's pretty fucking ridiculous. 55 times 2. Is that as good as... Let's see, that's 90, 100, 110. The Entombed Explosive does more, assuming that it gets to attack at least once before it dies. So we'll put him in the very back. And then we can put the Thug in the front because he can take a couple volleys. And this guy's actually going to burn out before... Okay, so then we can do that. And that should kill him, right? Yeah, okay. How far in are we? We got 1, 2 more before we get to the boss. So we get only a handful more times to actually use Subsuming Blade. We don't have any direct damage right now. I think that would be good. I'm going to go with that. And then... that's not the right stuff for us right now. We also have a whole fucking ton of money. Have you noticed that? Like, we have 760 gold. Alright, so if we purge more cards, we probably get rid of dregs, right? And we can maybe finally fucking upgrade that spell that we've been trying to. And then maybe we get something in the concealed. The other route is to upgrade our units. That way they're better and heal up and get a artifact that maybe helps. My fear is it's the same shop again. Yeah. We have one last chance at it down here. This is going to be definitely the path we take, I think, unless we're super low. You won your first Farside Enclave game yesterday. Well, congrats, dude. Farside is they're an interesting choice. I had someone do God, who's the big lad that everyone like, he's the combat guy, right? He threw that into a unit of boys and all right. We should upgrade our units. You're probably right. All right. We don't really do this. I think this is better. We do have some consume cards. We might as well. All right. Quick. Huh. We give the draft quick. The drafts die right now. They die too fast to actually be able to do stuff. So I think a speedy draft would be good. I'll pet the cat some. Upgrade a unit with +10. It's really not worth. And this is... Do we want the Entombed Explosive to die repetitively? I feel like it dies regardless. Apply a Wick Stone on the same draft, just that way it lives longer. Okay. Then it lives slightly longer every time we get it. All right, and then I think we re-roll because I'm not about those. All right, I think we do this to the other draft. We kind of agree that that's a good choice. And then plus 25 health. We could give that to the draft that we just upgraded. We could give it to the thug. We could make the thug bigger. Let's get rid of a dreg while we're thinking. Having a tank would be nice. Yeah, I think having him be big, and he's already pretty cheap. I guess I should have done this one instead. Oh well. And then get rid of another dreg. We're gonna get rid of 2 next time. We'd probably get rid of a shade splitter and a dreg. I use a lot of space. I think that's probably the way to go. Alright. That might have been too aggressive, getting rid of all those guys, but we'll see. Greg. So now for the horny angel. Alright, well. Oh, okay, that's scary that you do that. This order is all sorts of wrong. But okay. And then the thug can be in the front doing some damage. Alright. We want to get rid of the statues as quickly as possible. This doesn't upgrade when I cast spells on it. I forget what that guy does. Yeah, every time you cast a spell on that floor, it upgrades him. So let's not do that. Get big. Get strong. Be a strong flad. Alright, so let's get this guy to die at some point, and as well as buff these guys. And then, can you do more damage? It's so close to killing him. We go with that, and then we get a Formless Child on the bottom floor again. I'd like more energy. I think that's our next upgrade. Because we're constantly in trouble of not having enough energy to do things that we need to. Kill the statue with the blade? Nah. Oh, I guess I should have. Yeah. Oh, well. Formless Child is using all your energy. Yeah, I think I just need more energy. I need more space, too. Because I'm getting this guy every turn. I don't know as if, like, endless means they appear in your hand every turn. Return to the top of the draw pile. Okay, it does. All right, so this explodes and kills him. I'd rather the explosion go off onto them. Do we have the quick guy? Is he dead? No, he's not. And I buffed that floor on accident. So, that sucks. Well, that doesn't help any. Let's gain life steal and do 42 damage. Yeah, that sounds good. And then we can do 8 damage to the back guy. How are we not killing it still? We're going to take some damage again. We keep leaking, and I can't figure out why. I think it's because I'm bad. I think that's the reason. Alright, so now we just need to have some more damage up here. I guess we just let this happen? This floor doesn't have I mean, we can just do it up here. Not enough Ember. Okay, we can't do it up there. Alright, there we go. I'd like this card to be free. Your hero is not multi-strike, so he leaks. Yeah, he probably should be multi-strike, but we don't have that option. We don't really need the Formless Child. We're drawing... Okay, so here's the thing. We don't have that many cards in our deck, so we really don't need Holdover, because we get Wicked Blaze every turn anyway, because after we play... So how many of the cards... Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3... consumes, right? That means that they just are gone from our deck. So we have a 15 card deck. That means it goes down to 12 every time we play like Guy. It goes down by 1. We barely have any cards in this deck once we actually get going with this. Yeah, I think you're right. So maybe we just make this one cost 1 less, and then we make this one cost 2 less, and then everything's fucking grand. Interesting. Okay, that increases his damage. That's okay. Not on this floor. Not on that floor. God damn, they get big. They get to be pretty fucking massive. Alright. So I have 6 cards in my deck now. I have 1 card that I'm not drawing each turn. That's wild. Alright. Let's just continue to make this dude big. The skinnier our deck gets, the more damage that we do. This guy can go through. He's fine. That's whatever. Let's make some guy real big, though. Let's defend this guy so he takes less damage. It means that she has to attack more times. I don't know how many times she attacks. I don't remember that. I want this guy to be a little bit bigger. It's like a slow car that really gets going once it gets going. I think you're right. Like, the engine's not that strong, but the thing's fucking heavy, so it starts going real fast. Alright, so then we just want to play stuff on this bottom floor repetitively. Can we slay anything with this? We can... It's a little bit silly, but it's worth doing. And then we want to get the biggest dude on every floor. So this guy, he can be here. And then he can be here. And then we can just... I don't think space is as much of a problem as I thought it was. I think energy is the problem. What's the disadvantage of a small deck like this? If you throw a bunch of bad cards in your deck, like you get blighted or you get some sort of punishment for having stuff in your hands, then there's that. But not much. It's generally the best to make it as skinny as you can without sacrificing anything. Alright, is this the biggest dude I got? This is the biggest dude I got. Alright. So we put him back here, and he dies, but how long can we keep him alive? Well, we place all the free guys down. And then do we place down... So each of these guys are going to be like 1 health each, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather get a guy buffed up with... No, it would have been better to do it the other... No, it's still going to kill him. No, it would have been better to do it the other way. I'm wrong. All right. Alright, so he just kills me now. So let's get the high damage dude down. And then this other high damage dude down. And then we just try and fill up the rest of the space with just... Oh, apparently that's enough. Okay, cool. Alright. Apply Endless on a friendly enemy unit. I think no. I think we just keep it skinny. It's got to be fucking killer for me to want to do it. And then again, I think the issue with our deck right now is energy. Drawing an extra card wouldn't be the worst, but I feel like friendly enemy unit. Is that what it said? Remorse or compound? I don't think we need more space. That's what I said. Okay, I'm dumb. That's the problem with that. Remorse. If we keep our deck tiny, and we even give it one of the cards like Consume, that would do. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to, if we were to get rid of cards, what would we get rid of? Probably the Shade Splitters. If we were to buff a card, what would be buff? I legitimately don't know if I have an answer to that. The drafts are pretty good. We could give this one like Quick or Multi-Strike or something. Everyone's kind of buffed up as much as they're gonna be. This guy doesn't really need buffs. Like, he doesn't get to attack first, so he just dies. If we were to remove units, I would get rid of this last drag and a shape shifter, I think. Didn't you want things cheaper? I do, yeah. I don't think I can make units cheaper. Try for relics. That might give us a relic that makes things cheaper. And then this last one, we go this route, and we just pray that we can get what we want. I'm just thinking about all those ones that we skipped along the way. Resin block seems like it really... Oh, God. These are both... God! Oh, my dick. It's hard. Flicker's Liquor and Resin block, I think, are amazing. Whenever you play a unit, a random card in your... Yeah. Boom. Boom. All right. Well, that solves that problem. Increase the damage by 10 and make one card in my deck free every time. Would you consider yourself aggressive, honest, or stealthy? If I'm honest, I purge it from my deck and I get 30 times gold, 2 damage to an enemy unit, and if I kill something with it, then I get 50 gold. I will never kill anything at this point. I'm never going to be able to kill something with 2 damage. I don't think that's going to be what kills anything anymore. Aggressive, Pyra does extra damage for every 10 gold I have. I have 10 gold, so that means it does 1 extra damage. Sure. I can upgrade it, but then once I upgrade it, it'll be time to go fight the boss? Like, I only have one last room before it goes through. This one, none of these are good this late in the game. They're all kind of bad. Maybe we would just go with the artifacts, even though it does next to fucking nothing, and just go, it's kind of neat. It keeps the deck small. It's not good, but I don't have to pay to purge it. I think we keep with the reform theme. A 40-40 is pretty good. The gain 5 extra health thing is not gonna... He doesn't... Our hero has not died. Deal 5 damage to the front. We need the money for that last thing. Okay. And then we leak 5 damage. Okay, rad. This floor kills everything. This floor is gonna have problems. Is this gonna die to... Let's start a timer on that. Yeah, this entire fucking floor dies. I mean, I guess. Alright. We kill this guy. We Wickless Blaze this, and then we get that. We want this to start getting going as soon as fast. Good. Wow. They're so fucking cute. Damage shield and damage. Alright, cool. Our thug is getting us some gold late game, which is really nice. Alright. So, Formless Child to do kind of fucking nothing. Oh my god, that stacks. Even if, like, I've played something that costs 0, it still works. Oh, wow. Oh, god, that was a really good relic to buy. That was a really good relic to buy. Holy shit. Yeah, alright. 55 damage and the Eater gains +3 attack. It's almost sad to see him die. Gain 1 energy, it's whatever, and then Eater gains +3 attack. We'll give it to this guy in the back, I guess. So I want to play everything that's not that every turn, right? So I want to play all of my, like, little, like, gremlin dudes almost right off the bat. This is free now, so who can we kill with 20 damage? These guys keep putting, like, garbage in my deck that's doing damage to me and wasting my money. So we kill that. Entombed Explosive. Sure. Just put the bomb right on the front line there. Go ahead and kill it. Whatever. Whatever, my dude. And then we upgrade this dude with more damage. That way he just instantly annihilates stuff. And then all of these guys look like they're about to die, so it doesn't really matter. But go ahead and buff them. And then, sure. Hey, how about that? Gain 1 energy. Whatever. The 63 attack morsels are a little bit silly. Alright, so then, again, I want this to die. No, don't play that. Never play that first. It should always be, like, the last thing I play. Because I can get it for free, maybe. And once it's free, we play it. 80 damage. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? That's so cool. Yeah, no, this is a really good combo to have these two. Well, I can play it not last as long as it's free. Once it's free, it's whatever. But the trick is to just keep playing other stuff until it becomes free. Yeah, sure, have some lifesteal on top of that. Whatever. He does have Burnout 4. These babies are 99% muscle. Just jacked. Okay, so we can't kill anything with the blade, but we might as well play some other shit first. Maybe we can do some damage first. Eater gain... Yeah, 33 damage, but the Eater gains 3. It's just kind of silly, because it is... 95 damage? What are you doing? Get in there, child! Murder some shiz! Alright, so now I've played everything, so I've got energy again. Yeah, that was... Oh, this is getting gross now. Oh, it's getting disgusting what I'm doing. That was an arguable move. Oh, and gain 1 energy? Why, I think I will. Thank you, game. Go ahead and just do damage. The blade has armor, so you can kill the pierce. Oh.
Gotten a response, we are giving you one final courtesy call before we close out your file. Press 2 to be added to our do not call list. Or press 1 to speak to a warranty advisor about extending or reinstating your car's extended warranty. Once again, press 1 now. This message is brought to you by Automotive Services. To add your number to the do not call list, call toll-free 844-989-1708 UST 239 or BP.
I thought about pressing the I want to speak to a person thing, but I couldn't think of anything that I wanted to say to fuck with a phone person, so. Or a person that wanted to sell me on car stuff. So I should always play my cheapest guys first, on the off chance that I make my more expensive guys free. I should have asked them what cards to play. Yeah, but you know, they can't see the board. How are they going to know what to play? Just not fair. Alright, so then he does 26 damage to see. Oh, but it's trample. I swear I could speak. I mean, this guy's pretty good. 103 damage, assuming I can actually get that to go through. And so is that. That's pretty good. And it would be good if he died. So we need some chunky lad. Let's go ahead and just do damage, because we can do damage. And then who's the biggest fucker in the room? Well, it happens to also be the guy doing the most damage. So why don't we make him do a thing? And we'll put him in the very back. Alright, so he does 26 damage. So we are currently blocking 16... Let's see what else we can do. Alright, so we put this guy in front and we do 300 something damage. I think for every guy that we place beyond this one, we do damage. So we want to probably place this one. And, okay, that didn't increase the damage. Oh, because he's going to attack again and he's going to get through. And then this guy. Sure. Baby Uprising. They're like the strongest units in my deck now. Alright, so now, again, I want to play the cheapest, best guy. Oh my god. So he burns out this turn. There's nothing we can do to prevent him from burning out. So that's actually what kills him. It's not the damage, it's the burnout. They did a lot of damage for disposable trash. They did. I wonder if he still eats them even if he burns out. I think he does. Let's give lifesteal to this guy. And then... Okay, we can't put any more up there. This guy's free now. That is one problem with this deck, is that our best units are getting eaten by our worst units for very little benefit. Alright, so then we do this, and I'd like to get more energy, so if we're going to eat something, then we'll do that. Okay, cool. So we'll do pretty much nothing as far as damage. I mean, just 278, but, you know. We're probably going to lose a lot of health here. We can get him down to... Okay. We can only play one unit, so whatever we play has to be fucking good. He kills this guy and then tramples to this guy and doesn't kill him. Then he does 1 or 2 swings at this guy and then he kills him. And then he does 2 swings at this guy, probably, and kills him. The Entombed Explosive does 35 damage. Alright. I'm going to play this one and see what we can get. We could get a draft with... Okay, so I think this is better. Yeah. 93 times 2 is more than 103. It's so silly. I think we take the draft. Yeah, 108. That's a lot, right? 108 times 2. You die now? You die now. Okay. And then just... Yeah. It's really weird how the morsels are being, like, team players here. Maybe? This one's useless at this point. We already have this. Boy, howdy, that looks good on paper because a lot will die, but we don't retain the energy that we use. And I don't think we really need it because everything's already free and we already don't have enough space. If we retained the energy, I would pick this one in a heartbeat, but I think everything's already free, so I think but we don't need another Wickless Blaze, do we? Like, this would be great if we had the horn to retain our energy, but we don't, so... remove this assuming blade. Yeah, so what is it at now, damage-wise? It does 23 direct damage. I think this is a skip. And then... I think this is also a skip because these are all buffs. Yeah. These two would do nothing, and this one... More morsels? Okay. You ran out of space, so it might be a good idea. Yeah. Alright. I think we try and up... Oh, God. Alright, well, we get that regardless. Do we need more health? No, we're good. Do we need to upgrade a dude? No, I think we're good. We don't need money. I think we go this route, and we just try and get a good upgrade. Let's remove some guys first. So, what do we want to remove? The blade is only doing 23. I don't think we need these shade splitters anymore. Because the packed morsels, once they're out of the deck, and we could get rid of a Dreg. They're not that great in comparison. The Blade, I feel like, is still useful just because we might need to do, like, pinpointed damage to one guy in this last fight. And if we can make it cheap or free, then it's fine. You're regenerating babies anyway, so the splinters don't matter really anyway. Yeah, I think you're right. And that just allows us to have more consistency in getting what we want. It's my only damage spell, and that's the main thing that it's got going for it. And it's piercing, so it just goes past the armor that they're going to build up. 23 damage is not anything to scoff at, and it's going to be free most of the time with the relic that we got. So I think we get rid of the Shade Splitter. And then let's see what we get here. All right. Upgrade a spell, remove, consume, add cost 1. I think I want... Okay, so here's my argument for this. Sometimes the characters that we can reform are better than the ones that we have in our hand that could make this thing cost less. We already have infinite babies. We have 6 babies. Make Crucible extension free. I don't feel like that's as important as making Wicking Blaze free. I'd like the blade to be free. You're having a lot of Vietnam dreams. I think it's that. And then increased with plus 20 power and consume. 43 damage and consume. We can't get it back once it consumes. I don't think we need it back. Reroll. Maybe try and get some things to be cheaper. It's either reroll or put Surge Stone on this Assuming Blade. I think just reroll. Okay. Oh, now you give me holdover. Game, why you gotta fuck me so hard? I thought we were gonna be friends. I thought we were gonna be fucking friends. And you pull this shit in the last goddamn shop once I've made peace with the fact that I don't fucking need holdover. Thanks, game. Thanks. Save for a relic. We'll come back. Okay. This is good in that we have the thing that it does 10 or 1 extra damage for every 10. So every 2 enemies that are 2 friendly guys that die, 2 friendly enemies that die, we increase the damage by 1. Pyre damage is always good. Memorial Fund and reroll. I agree. Whenever a consume spell is played, deal 30 damage to the front unit. 100 and... We are 5 gold short of... No, we have enough that we could pick these 2 if we want them. Or this one. It's the last area. We might want to save some money just to be able to do more damage with the pyre. Gorge abilities trigger a second time. I don't think that's as useful in this deck. Lifesteal isn't bad, but again, our guys die a lot. Doing targeted damage real early on, I think, will be useful in this boss fight. You're short on gold to do both. My math skills are not good. I don't know if you guys noticed this. All right, we can duplicate a card. I think maybe we duplicate, like, Packed Morsels, now that we know that we're doing consume damage, or Wicked Blaze. And I don't think we bother upgrading anything else, or any other spells. This is just kind of here in our deck. It's not like a huge deal that it is. It's like kind of just, all right, fine. Morsels or Wicked Blaze? Morsels would put more morsels into our pile so we could choose what we actually want. Yeah, okay. Unlimited babies. I think we take a quick BRB for me to go to the bathroom and then we do this final fight. Cliffhanger. It's what good shows do. It's what people do when they know what they're doing. 2 minutes, BRB. We slapping. We slapping. Slapping. We got infinite babies. I'm waiting for the ads to end. And 6, 5, 1. All right, you guys should be back. You're back. Okay, cool. We can actually continue doing a little bit of ham bone while I'm waiting for you guys to come back. Piss like a shotgun. It's just like a nuclear blast into the toilet bowl. All right, cool. So anyway, we got a good deck going. I feel like this is going to be pretty good. I would love to get Crucible Extension to have... Should I make it cost 1 less for 20? That means we do 2 less damage. It's not a huge decrease in damage. Yeah. It's probably going to be free anyway, but whatever. Alright. Wish me luck, y'all. We don't really have any buff or debuff effects aside from... Yeah, we just don't really do that. You can still add holdover. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Do a little bit more damage to the boss right off the bat. Oh, right. We don't have any. I'm just so used to doing that I expected to be able to achieve something with that. How does that give you 5 more health? What? And then I don't know, whatever, do some damage. Oh, every time a guy on that floor dies. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! Oh no! This asshole hard countering me again. Dark Wings? Suck my dick. Oh, what is this, big lad? What are you? You lose 1 for every stack of Ember Drain. Oh no! Oh no! It's all going wrong! Oh no, he's getting so big. No, spamming babies will make it worse. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, yeah, that's making him take less damage. Let's stop doing that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that kills that guy. That's good. Now we just need to kill everyone else. We want these guys to get large as soon as possible. The pyre can take 50. It's fine. That doesn't feel fine. That feels bad. Okay, that kills everything else. Health is a resource. I just want to take as little damage leading up to this guy as possible. Okay, as long as they're behind and they're not guys that die regardless, we're fine. This floor can be kind of weird shit because we don't lose anything for having guys die. So, we could have guys in front of him. Okay. The angel dude is the only final boss? I believe so, yeah. Right now, it's going to be some angel. Alright, I'm upgrading this floor because it means that every time I do, oh hey, you're killing my guy. That's not cool of you. How about you don't do that? Okay. And then we want to kill some stuff. We want to kill... Okay, cool. So that kills a bunch. The guys are draining your energy, too. It's not as big a deal with the deck that we've got. I don't mind the red ones as much. They're annoying, but they're not as big of a deal as the ones that make it so that way they get more armor every time that I don't, Alright, I don't think it gets much bigger. Can I kill this? 80 plus 29. That'd be like 109? Let's play this one last. We'll figure out all the other stuff. Alright, and then we just give him more buffs. Alright, cool. And then on this floor, we're going to make sure that that guy doesn't take any damage. And then we get the biggest dude that we can. That guy. Deal 83 damage, excuse me, to that guy. Alright. No, we got the choice of killing this guy in order to do more damage to him. Okay, so we don't need to upgrade this floor anymore, so we upgrade the next floor down. Killing this guy would do some damage more to the boss. I think that's the right play. And it increases the damage of that ability. Alright, so then, wait, hold up. Free spells first. Alright, so he dies right now. So we're going to put this guy in the front, and then he dies, and this guy's safe. Okay, fine. Sacrificial children in front. Increase the amount of guys on this floor, and then, yeah, 130 damage? Sure. And then we kill this one. And give this guy lifesteal. Oh, we forgot to kill this one. Fuck. Okay, it's just going to be 8 damage. It's fine. This guy dies really easy to the blade. The blade is actually, like, everyone who's doubting it, like, look at how much it's doing now. Alright, and then we do some damage to the boss as well. Yeah, I don't like the sound effect of that. I don't like that much at all. Alright. We'll put him in the very back to do that damage to the boss. And then we want to upgrade this floor. How is this floor doing? Could probably use one of these guys. And we're going to continue to upgrade this guy. Alright, so that kills this floor. And then we kill this guy because he's a bitch to kill later. That 133 baby. Large babies, go. Alright, this is the final wave. Alright, so we want to do as much damage. Okay, so this is gonna sort itself out, whatever. Okay. We want to do as much damage as we can. So who does the most damage here? This guy. So everyone else goes in order of most damage to least damage from here. So you do 78. You do 74. I just got a validation code of baby H. Make that floor bigger. Who's got the most health? He does 30 damage every time he attacks. This guy does 8. I think this guy will lead us to doing more damage. I know that sounds weird, but I think that's right. If we put him in the front, then I think these guys will start to do damage. Alright, yeah, so we maxed out on damage. Alright, so now we're in in-game now. He does 30 damage when he attacks. How can we do the most? Oh my god, look at that lad! Oh, is that more damage though? 58 versus... Yes. That is slightly more damage. Oh my god, look at the unit! It's fucking huge! Yeah, you go in the very back. He gets eaten, but we can do some damage with that. We'll Crucible Extension this floor. I don't think we can even use that, because all our dudes are like 1 apiece. So, whatever. So we want to put as much health in front of that as possible. I mean, that's a lot of damage that we've already got. I think we need this guy in the mix somewhere. And then we just want to add... So that's the limit there. And then... That's pretty good. Alright. The best unit we can have right now is 147 or 90 times 2 is pretty good. If we can put some more guys in front, then we can increase the amount of damage that this is. This is okay. So I think, oh my god, look at that guy. Okay, so here's the deal with the babies. They get eaten. So they only get to hit with 130. Oh, but he's got 31 health, which means he can take 1 hit, then he dies. So put him in the front, and then everyone else behind him will get at least 1 attack. Okay, so you go in the front because you can take a hit. Followed by this guy because he can take a hit and we'll never be able to use his ability again. Explosive guy, he does... Alright, what else we got? This guy's pretty good. I think we can do this. There it is. And then just more babies for baby time. Baby time is now. God is dead. Babies are real. That is a really strong build. I think Baby Bonanza is probably one of the best builds of this that I've seen. Because it's not like they can get around the spells or anything. Yeah. You can share the link for the run on Twitter. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Bebality. Extinguish. Summon 2 Twin of Wax. Enhance them with enhancements and card upgrades. What the fuck? What is a Twin of Wax? Oh my god. This build again, but with Legion of Wax instead. They divide, yeah. Jesus fuck. And you just keep resummoning free Legions of Wax. What a fucking unit. Hell yeah. Kill a friendly unit. Kill a random non-boss enemy unit. Again, amazing. Yeah, these blue guys got a lot better once I realized how they work. I have... Wow. All right. Legion of Wax seems like... I mean, like, if you've got it, like, where you can play it multiple times, you can get it so that way you just have to fight the boss. And it doesn't matter how much damage they've got. Like, if you could have that, like, hold over or, you know, draw a card or something. I don't know if that's a thing. You could do some gross shit with that. It'd be worth leveling up Hellhorn maybe a little bit more. So, Tilda says she's going to try and come home a little bit early today. Do you guys want another run of this, or would you like to do some hobby time? I don't really know where I'm at on the hobby stuff. Another run? Your call. Another run. Hobby time, more. More baby, hobby. Another one. Okay. How about we do one more? Is later on alligator on the spectrum sometime soon? Yeah, sometime soon. Alright. Did you slay that Spire yet? I just slayed Hell, I guess. Alright, so I think what we do is I do a poll. Yeah, let me do a poll. We're gonna do it like this. Hellhorned Imps Awoken Healy Boys. Heal Boys. They're big tanky guys. Stygian Guard. Magic. Umbra. Baby Convention. Melting. Remnant. Candles. Allow multiple answers. Pick the 2 that you'd want to see. And the first place one is going to be the primary. The second place one is going to be the secondary. And we will flip it or move things down the chain depending on whether or not this is one that we've already seen before. I wanna get all of these little banner things. So Hellhorned, Melting Remnant I've already won with. Awokened, Hellhorned I've won with. Stygian Guard and Awoken I've won with. Umbra and Stygian Guard I've won with. And then I just did this one. Basically, this game is Slay the Spire, except for we're playing as a gremlin leader. Yeah, kinda. Alright, let's see. Have I heard of Hell Rush mode? Or I haven't played it, no. Based on the score, I think you better Like better melting remnant. Yeah. I don't quite understand what you mean. Let's give this a minute to go ahead and roll through. How are you guys doing today? New Warhammer stuff seems good. They announced that they announced that point costs are going to be adjusted, and they showed off what that meant by increasing the point cost of like some guys. And I don't know what that's going to be for me. So while we're waiting for this to roll in, I could just go ahead and ramble for a minute. Standard Warhammer list is about 2,000 points. Most people play 2,000 point games. If you say I want to play a game of 40k, most people assume you mean 2,000 points. The 9th Ed announcement broke my back and made me sell my Death Guard army. Death Guard hasn't been good for a bit, and I'm really hoping that Psychic Awakening or 9th edition makes them better. Alright. Let's see what we got. Hell Rush is you're playing against 7 other players on the same map while trying to go as fast as possible. Oh, I'm not fast yet. So I don't know what that's going to do to the point cost of my guys. I think the major antagonist is probably Necrons, and I think the main protagonist is probably going to be Imperium as usual. So it's going to be probably I wouldn't doubt a Necrons versus Sisters of Battle starter box, similar to the Ultramarines Death Guard starter box for 8th. But it looks like votes have kind of stopped, so we should probably stop talking about this. We got Umbra and Awakened. We done that one yet? We haven't done that one yet. We'll do Umbra Awakened then. Umbra and Awakened. Alright, what does that mean? Well, it means we got some tanky boys that are guarding our Edie boys. So do we want, why are you so tiny? Like, she's fucking massive. She wouldn't even fit on the train. So do we want to go, summon, because most of the guys in the green are pretty big. I think we go summon increase. Because this is going to take up too much room. Regen restores an extra health per stack, and apply Dazed 3 to enemy units that move between floors outside of the Ascension phase. We don't really have a way of ascending or descending guys outside of like one card. We do have a lot of regeneration stuff, so I think that's the answer. Spikes. Can we handle spikes? What do we got to handle spikes? Not much. I don't think it's worth. And try a little bit, play a little faster this time. Alright, so 25 damage. Let's put him on the top floor and then just start buffing him up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did you guys hear that shit? That was the sink. There's just this horrid screaming sound. Give me a second. All right. Anyway, back to what I was doing. I'm gonna check and make sure that maybe they're like turning off the water to be able to do something or other in the apartments. Like, that would explain the random screaming sink thing. It just started running and making like awful sounds. Like, is there something happening in the apartment complex that I need to know about? No emails about it. I do have an email about coronavirus simulator. Wow, that sounds like shit. Like, yeah, can you not? We're gonna leak like crazy. Like, there's nothing we could do about that. See, yeah, I'm glad we didn't give him spikes on top of that. Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna leak a lot. Yeah, there's nothing we could do about this. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is a great spell once I have the energy for it, which I don't. Okay. We can do 15 and then he heals 10. Well, he heals another 5, so he takes 10 from this floor. Boy, that doesn't really seem like it does much. If I throw another regen, then we increase the damage by nothing. Okay. He only takes minus 15 because of the plus 5, yeah. All right. God, I'm not about any of these. I think we need more morsels probably, but I think what we do is we kind of treat it like an Umbra deck, but instead of it being guys that have Gorge, we have it on guys that don't, and we just get large green dudes. Kindle, I think, might be okay for that, sure. Enhance a dude with +3/+3, or, and that seems so, I don't know, whatever. After what I've seen, deal 5 damage to the front unit and draw an extra card next turn. Restore 2 health to all friendly units. Deal 2 damage to all enemy units. We can make that good. We can increase the damage by like 10, 20, and be pretty happy with that. All right. So do we want a upgrade or not? It never feels like upgrading a minion is the right choice because I just don't get new minions. So I'd rather go this direction because, I don't know, maybe we get something good. Revenge. Every time it takes damage, you gain an extra energy. Summon, it starts with an extra 60 health, but it starts at 15. Every time it heals, it gains an extra attack and an extra damage. Or extra health. I haven't tried the wilting sapwood. Okay. So, you need a multi-striker. Hollow is huge with fungus. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. We could go for a Healy deck. Alright. I think we might get rid of Excavation Eruption. It's really hard to do. We might make Glimmer do 12 damage and cost nothing. If it could have Holdover. Wow! If it could have Wow! Do you think you could give that to me this game? It would be too expensive right now. I understand. That would... If I reroll, you definitely will give it to me. So you could suck my entire dick, game. Glimmer also heals plus 10. I think improving that by that is pretty good. No. Yeah, no. And then do I want to Emberstone the Eruption? I could get the Eruption down to 2. Or I could make Glimmer free. I think Holdover would be better for Glimmer. So I think I'm going to give it to Excavation Eruption. And just hope that I can get Holdover. If I can get it down to 2, then if it kills something, then it costs nothing to do 120 damage, I want to say. No, 80 damage. Non-boss units get plus 4 attack. Sure. Let's get some new units. I think we can do that. All right. All right. So it's 6 minus 2, 4. So we'd have 1 Shade Sprite spot. And we'd be doing 15 a turn. 15 plus 25 is 40. We could let this 5 attack guy go through. What else is in this deck? Train Stewards. Okay. Yeah, maybe we would just make our final stand here. Okay. I guess that's it. We need more boys, yeah. I agree. Does that keep him alive? No. Damage reduction times 2 would. Oh, God. All right, so he's going to do 4. And then it would be 6 and 5. So we have to do the damage reduction times 2. So that means we lose the money. For the final boss, we need that shield guy alive. So. What can we give him? Extra health, sure. And we can get another, like, train guy or something. Does lifesteal work with rejuvenate? I don't know. That's a good question. All right, here's the final boss. All right, so this. Now's the only time to use that. Damage reduction times 6. Or times 3 with a chance for it to be... All right, let's try... All right, cool. So it gave us 2, I want to say there. But it cost us 2. Okay, so we got 1 out of it. So then we do... If we make it so he doesn't take damage 7 times. So it's... Everyone's getting hit. So would we rather do... I think we'd rather do 25. Several times over. Oh, he's already dead. Never mind. I always forget to check that. We don't have any direct damage right now. We do, actually. We've got the 12 damage one. It's a really fun game, isn't it? Count Viscount? This one's good. It's a sleeper hit. Descend a unit and restore 10 health. No? Enhance with +4 and add spikes. Oh. Oh, that'd be cool if it was free. Or cheaper. Ooh. Put that on the big dude in the front. Every time you attack him, you take 4 damage. And we could hold it over. Oh. 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 Thorned Hollow already exists. Overgorger, I think, is probably a solid choice to just give all the little babies to that we can't put anywhere else. Which big dude? I think we make the Awakened Hollow better. Age rated, how you doing? Meat Furnace? Yeah. Let's go with this guy. And that way we can just have a guy at the end to just mop up. Or do we go with the Animus of Will to mop up? 3 times 3 damage. Kills off probably whatever snuck through, right? Animus is good because of that multi-strike. If it could have quick, that'd be good. I'm probably not dedicating that much into this being a thing. Animus is bad in this deck because she has to be in front to Gorge. Yeah, I guess if we're going for a Gorge theme. I kind of want it to just mop up whatever that first floor isn't doing. Are we a Rejuvenate deck, or are we a Minion deck, or are we... Are we a Baby deck or a Regeneration deck? We might be a Regeneration deck. Which means that we could put Thorned Hollow down instead. Umbra is only good with Umbra units. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let him go. Oh, I don't want that one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Okay, yeah, fine. Thorns is for Spike. Yeah, I mean, we could have something with, like, a ridiculous amount of spikes. We already have spikes. Animus, I think, buffs better. Probably going to regret that choice, but I just want to be able to, Alright, we don't have anything that great yet to, like, double up on, right? Glimmer, maybe? Kindle, maybe? We could upgrade a magic spell, heal, and get the mystery we get the mystery prize, whatever. So double a thing and get an awokened. We have got some cool spells that I'd like to be better. All right. $30 times 4, more healing. I mean, 1 to do 22 damage and heal everything. That seems pretty good. That'll clean up some shit. Alright. And then decrease the cost of one of these by 1. Make sharp cost less. And then we're out of money. We could purge a card. When's the next time we get to get rid of cards? Unstable Vortex, Merchant of Steel, Umbra Banner. I guess the next one. There's a Merchant of Steel there too. We probably want to upgrade, so I think we leave it for now. Consumables. Which consumables do we want? Stygian Guard, Umbra, or Awoken? I feel like either Awoken or Umbra. Umbra Awokens, I think, are just the one where you get morsels. I can't think of another one. The Awoken ones are like heal. So do we want more little dudes or more healing? I feel like our big dudes who are actually doing the stuff are kind of better. Yeah, it's another regen one. Cool. Umbra can make the room bigger. Yeah. I think it's only consumable ones, though. No, that sounds like a good deck. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Arbitum? That guy first, then this. We might want more space. Wait, why are you dying? Don't die. Yeah, keep putting bombs on floors that I don't give a shit about. Thanks. He just dies. Fuck. Some mistakes were made. Have you gotten Dante in a run? No, I've never even seen that guy. For Monster Train, I don't mind too much backseating. Yeah, it's fine. I fully admit that I don't know what I'm doing in this game. We did get the other big lad, right? Okay, and then they kill him? I'm not a huge fan of that. I think that's good. I got the skinny guy, right? Okay, and then regen. I'm gaining 8. Do I need to gain more? My max is 20. I'm pretty high up on health, so I think we could probably... Yeah. Jesus fuck. Alright. Is this increasing the damage? It is. Okay. Alright. Extra energy. Sure, whatever. We're gonna leak some damage through. That's fine. How much damage does he do? 9? Damage shield is more important then. Daddy Lustus. Don't call him that. That's weird. Regenerating isn't gonna solve anything. He's just gonna get through and do... Oh god, whatever 9 times 7 is. What is that? 63? We live, but it sucks all of the dick. Sharpen will? Yeah, we could sharpen one of the guys. Let's sharpen her in the back, because it adds damage too. And then do this. Alright, so now it's just 5 times 9, which is 45. Regen and spikes. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. Eventually that becomes your deck. 30 damage to the front enemy unit times X. Apply multi-strike and Ember Drain 4. Yeah, if you had a deck where everything was free, then Furnace Tap doesn't matter. Spores. Furnace Tap, GG, easy run. Can you explain that one? Because Ember Drain 4. I guess on a guy that's huge. Make it cheaper? Well, it's Ember Drain is the problem. It essentially costs 6. No, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. You can permafrost it and use it when the boss shows up. You play it on your last turn. Rage and multi-strike. Rage, 8 damage with multi-strike. Yeah, I was reading what someone else was saying. I think spores being cheaper would be good. I think I like spores more. I'm sorry. Alright, Big Lad or Morsel Maker. Sweeps. Deals 3 damage to everyone. Husk Hermit sounds pretty good. Morsel Maker I don't think works with our builds because our guys are too big. We can usually get about 1 morsel in. We could put the Morsel Maker actually in that first rank. Oh, that actually might be good. What do we get? A Magma guy. Plus 3 health, plus 3 attack every turn. And you can sneak that in because we've got just enough guys to do that. Morsel Maker's pretty hot. Not gonna... What the fuck? Morsel Maker's guys that he spawns ignore room size. Because he only takes up 1. And then that's only taking up 1. And then this one's taking up 3. So that's 5. That's all 5 of the capacity there. And then the 2 that it spawns take up another 2, but it doesn't matter because they're already in, so it's fine. The man doesn't even have a face. Some people are into Dementors. Show me my worst fear, daddy, they say. Torture me in Azkaban. You know? Some people are into that shit. Anyway, Husk Hermit or Morsel Maker? Oh, Sync, are you going to be making some fucked up sounds? Cool. Even the Sync didn't like that. Alright, well, anyway. Rejuvenate, gain 2 spikes. These are all good is the problem. I'm gonna go with Morsel Maker. And I'm gonna put it on the first floor. And then do we want more space? Probably. Or more energy. More draw for spores. You're right. More draw for more spores. Because spores are going to take up the entire fucking deck. Alright, get rid of some cards. Upgrade a dude. I think this sounds great. Yeah, let's get rid of some train attendants. Or whatever they're called. Train stewards. Let's see what our guy we get is. Overgorger. Sure. We got it early enough on that we can do things. Endless. Upgrade a unit with plus 10. Upgrade a unit with plus 25. Endless. What would we want to be endless? We don't have anything small enough to be endless. Morsel Maker is endless? No. Animus of Will is endless. Animus of Will gets plus 10 attack. Plus 25 health to the Awakened Hollow. I think that sounds good. Overgorger needs more health. I think this guy needs more health because he's going to start off with 15. An extra 25 means that he actually survives. That was the problem in the last one, is that he had another 60 health that we never saw. Animus of Will plus 10 attack sounds pretty good. And then we don't need anything to be endless. I don't think we've got enough money to really buy another upgrade. Maybe we do. They're about 20. What's up next on the track? Forgotten Boons, Merchant of Steel, Concealed Caverns, Unstable Vortex, Merchant of Trinkets, Pyre Remains. We'd probably go this way. What does Endless do? When it dies, it goes back into your deck rather than just being removed from your deck for the rest of the battle. And it puts it back on the top of your deck. We don't really have anything good for that. Usually you want to do that on stuff that's like super cheap. Like, and takes up no room, like imps and shit like that. I think we remove another Train Steward. And then we upgrade. What do we get? More guys on the floor. Lifesteal. I think we want that first floor to be pretty big. I'd love for him to get trample now. I think that would be good. But that's okay. Non-boss enemy units get plus 6 damage, plus 150 coins. The next one, we do have stuff that we want to buy. Forgotten Boons. Oh, that's that one. Merchant of Trinkets we probably can't afford unless if we do this. Okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. More money is good. Look at this wrestler guy. I know, right? All right. We've got an awkward situation where I don't have, Okay. Okay. And then, we could do 50 damage to this guy, so he's only down to 10, and this guy takes 7. I think he's safe. We're going to start feeding this guy early. And might as well heal him. All right. All right. God, these money things keep getting away from us. I'd love for this to be free. It doesn't need to have endless or anything like that. I got to vor a little bit. All right. There's nothing to protect this. You need to live. You need to be alive. Stop being dead. All right. That should be fine. That should kill both of them. Costs us 3, gains us 4. We gain 1, so we should be up to 4 again. Okay, and then... Cool. There we go. Morsel Maker over Gorger combo. Yeah, I think it's one of the best, easiest combos that you can get. Alright, that kills those guys. Do we need the Kindle? Probably not. Well, we could use it for Primal Dust. Alright, Kindle, wait, and then he should be safe for the rest of the thing. I think the boss is next. Yeah, there it is. And he's dead, so we're good. I think it died on spikes. All right. -1. All right. Ember Drain 3, Rage 6. I mean, this is like you give it Permafrost and then you just kind of like keep it in your hand. What does the Seraph do? Devour your spells. No, I don't think that's how it works at all, Morning. I don't think we needed to know that. Grovel is pretty good, as is Void Binding on the last turn if we can give it Permafrost. Our deck is already going to be cluttered. I think we skip. Add Sting cards to your deck. Engraft. Heal 1. Restore 30. Apply Region 4. One of these two. This gains us cards, so it basically doesn't cost us cards. That's fine. Alright. Now, do we want trinkets and health? We can buy 1 trinket, assuming it's the first thing that we get. And then the next one, we go for this route and remove more cards and duplicate a card. Is anything worthy of being duplicated yet? Morsel Maker. Morsel Maker is, I think. Health and Steward removal are important right now. Alright. I agree. So last Steward, get out. And what else do we want to remove from our deck? Anything that's like a weak link. Sharpen dupe. I think Sharpen could be duped, and we'd be pretty good with that. Yeah. That could get gross real fast. Is Excavation Erupt? It's come in clutch a couple of times. I think Ingraph actually split. Alright. Fair enough. We don't need it now because we've got what's her name? The Wraith Daddy. I think it's Gnarled Roots. We've got a lot of spike addition stuff. I think that's pretty good. No, you're good. Why so many daddies? Because chat's all about the daddies. I got a spike heal deck with an Engorger on the top rank just to make sure that things go smoothly. How big is the Engorger? 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, that leaves us no room to play the Morsel Maker yet. We gotta play her after everything else. Okay, so then just that, I guess. And then Awakened Hollow on this first floor. And then kills everything except for him. Alright, now we can put the Engorger on the... Hold up. Do I want to play the rest of these things? Yes, we do. Alright, Kindle it is. Engorger. Sharpen. Regen. Shade Splitter. Get a Morsel. Morsel Maker up on this floor, and that guy just leaks. Can we make it so he doesn't do that much damage? You live, you're fine. We get one extra shade in here ever. Okay, go ahead and do that, into that, into that. And then he'll do some, I guess. It's fine. I was thinking about starting to do Hollow Knight in the mornings like this as well. I think that would be a good thing. I think people would enjoy that. Regen 5. Healing him up quite a bit would be good. He's kind of low. As is he. Getting him to have more spikes would be nice. That might be neat. I think people want to see Slate or Hollow Knight, but it's not as much as they want to see other things. But the people who want to see it really want to see it. So it's like, well, how do we, you know, negotiate that in a way that makes sense? And I think that's the most sensical way of doing it. I believe Excavation Eruption kills 2 on average, or at least 1 on average. Because if it hits this guy, if it hits him twice, it kills him. And if it hits this guy, it kills him. So it would have to hit the Crystal Cloak all 4 times in order to not kill him. In which case the boss dies a little faster. Do we have anything else we want to cast? Do we do more damage if we use the shield? We tank some like that. It's stealth, though, so we're not doing any damage for a few rounds. So doing spikes actually increases the damage. All of the damage is actually from that, isn't it? If we do this, then it increases the damage by 33. Actually, more than that, because it means that it's not going through that. And then when it finally gets up to the Gorger, we'll actually be able to kill it. So... spikes 5 or regen? More regen to remove the stealth on boss. We have the Prismal Dust as well. If we can kill 2, then we gain 1. I don't think we reliably kill 2. It's like a coin flip. We definitely get 2 back, which means that this spell essentially costs 1. This would make it so that way it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. So that uses up all its stealth. Healing it by 22 means that it... Okay, I think this is better because it heals and damages, and that means that we attack through this faster and kill this, which means that it's not doing damage and it's not taking up stacks of dust. So we do this, and then, yeah, we're already doing more damage. And then from here, we just increase the amount of time that it has to stay on this floor. So why then that increase the damage that much? Yeah, I guess that's right. All right. All of the stealth should be gone now? Okay, so now we just need to make sure that this lives for as long as possible. Draw an extra card, sure. Whatever. I guess we'll do 3 damage. Rad. Don't need to post a video today. Spreading spores. Okay, so we kill it. Just to make sure that it lives for as long as possible so it gorges as much as possible. Alright, cool. Send friendly and enemy units on this floor. None of this is good. I'm thinking about removing this one, and the one I've got is buffed. This one's just okay, and then that's... I don't know. Boar wins again. Yeah. Apply rooted to an enemy unit. Consume. Apply 5 spikes. Okay. Alright, so what did we decide that we needed to do on this next one? We need to get money and magic or healing and removal. What do we want to remove? Make spores cheaper. That's what we want to do. Right, okay. The health actually would have been really good in retrospect. Increase with 10 extra. Gain 11 health. Gain 12 health. Do 30 damage. That more often than not kills things, right? Remove, consume, add 1 to the cost. Sure. And then we re-roll, and we reduce the cost of spores. Where is it? Spores. Okay. Spores are free now. That makes it a good spell. And then we do another one where it's free, I guess. I'm not super about that, so I'm going to save my money. And then let's see what we got here. Spores being free is good. Yeah, I was kind of worried it might be this one. I think we throw in money first. Get that chance pretty high. And then that way we don't die from this. I think paying 75 for it. Gain 7 on the first turn of battle. Okay. That gives us a good setup. That's... on this, I would have paid 75 for that. Yeah. Had I known what it was, that's okay. Alright, and then we're tapped, so we're good. We need to not leak any here. Oh, no. I forgot it was her. What with her thigh highs and moaning. There's probably porn of her already, isn't there? And just prevent the next 7 times we take damage. I mean, we don't hold our energy, so might as well. Alright, and then now we can put down an Animus of Will and an Overgorger on the top floor. Not enough Ember. We can... Is anyone going to die? No one's going to reliably die here, so we're good. I feel like this first floor is pretty solid. And this floor is really good. Once we get that going. I'm a little disappointed that we couldn't clear this floor, but it's only going to do 6. And if it means that we're not taking damage later on, then it's fine. The Boar combo is set up. Alright, so do we need extra energy right now? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spells that we want to cast. Not as much as we probably want it later. Alright, cool. And then, cool. Well, that's good news, at least. At least there's not porn of these characters yet. We could do this to get rid of that. I don't really care about this floor. This floor just happens. We gain 4. We're not gonna... Alright, so then he's gonna go up by 2 plus 3, 5 damage. That's not enough to really kill anything. I guess it just gets through. All right. All right, so 62 damage. We can't really do more damage. This floor is fine. This floor is doing what it's supposed to be doing. This floor is not yet. It's safe on health, though. Like, we don't really need to be doing this. But we don't really have room to, like, do more stuff. Oh, we're increasing his damage. Oh, well. We're still net positive on damage, so it's fine. $30 times 4 is 120. We probably kill it. Huh. Really now? Okay. Actually a little surprised about that one. There's a coin flip on whether or not that last one would hit or not. Alright. I know we already kill it, but, you know, might as well flex on it a little bit. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, hey, I just realized its thing is devour spells. Spores are really good against that. Consume, draw a unit, and enhance it with plus 20, plus 20. That's not this deck. Channel Song is a meme. If you could reliably have it in your first hand, then it'd be great. Umbra Stone sounds great. Shroud Spikes might be... That might be good for buffing up our dude real fast. I think Umbra Stone is more important. And then, what do we need? What are we lacking on? We're going to lack on hand size. We're fine on this. Do we need more energy? Are we ever at a case where we're not casting everything we want? I think we want more draw. I have a legit morsel spam build. The morsel spam thing is great. I think drawing more cards, especially because of the spore thing. Alright, heal, remove cards, or improve a spell, get a relic. Improve a unit. Heal. What spell would we improve? None of them? Umbra Stone could be cheaper, I guess. Shroud Spike Morsels. Spike Morsels would be pretty funny. What cards would we remove? I feel like we need to heal up some. We're getting really low on health, and we don't have a way of, like, healing our Spire, aside from beating the really difficult bosses. The Relic could be useful, though. Animus and Quick? Yeah. Animus Quick would be very useful. Shroud Spike is the thing that makes it kills a morsel several times. It would be really good on the Overgorger. Anything I could cut out of my deck? Not really. Shade Splitters? We could get rid of 2 Shade Splitters. We don't really use that anymore. Yeah, alright. We have the Morsel Maker to give us the babies. $25 extra health onto probably the Animus of Will. Actually, would be nice. Or the Morsel Maker. A sweep card will kill her real fast. We don't want that. An extra 10 damage to no one. It's not really how our deck do. Think we're good. Trample. Yeah, that sounds good. 70 damage and trample is good, especially if the everything else is attacking first. I think that would spell shield. Do we do damage with spells? We have 2 spells that do damage. That's not really the main way we're doing damage. Okay, yeah, 400. Overgorger needs to be in front, but he has no bulk. We should probably give him more health, yeah. Mistakes were made. All right. Oh, right, we have a shit ton of energy on the first turn. I was trying to figure out my turn, and then I realized that we're actually good, so. I mean, we have enough energy to do literally everything, so. Oh, he takes up another slot now? Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, mistakes were made. Did I give him a large stone or something? Oh, he takes up more room when he gets trample now? Trample increases size. I didn't see that. Fuck. Okay. How much is this floor doing? 16 plus 1. We're gonna handle it. That sucks, but... I need heal. I need a lot of heal. We could just block damage, I guess. The last guy will do... Alright, there we go. That's fine. Animus is very lonely now. Yeah, she might need some stuff. Oof. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so now that lives. That's good. This is a very sloppy game. The Animus is just gonna have to die. There's not much we could do about that. We might lose just because of some misplays. Alright. Kill this to have 2 extra energy. Are you good up there? You're okay. By the time the boss rolls through, we'll be fine on health and stuff. That's not much damage. Kindle. Get maximum amount of shield protection stuff. Oh, I did that wrong. I should have done this one first. God damn it. Alright. Regen is not going to be as good. We do this. How much damage are we doing from spikes? 19 a turn. How about you don't do any damage at all? Okay, cool. Now it kills him. We have a really solid build. Yeah, he died killing me. Or attacking me. Extra space on this floor. We don't do a lot of damage per hit, which is it's an issue in of itself. Golden cards mean you've beaten the game with that card before. Yeah, exactly. Feeding, yeah, I think more space, especially if it were cheap. We don't need that. We already have enough of those. Restore 25 health, draw 2 next turn. I think we're okay. I'm not really liking Engraft, to be honest. Yeah, the massive Penumbra means that we want the extra space. So upgrade a unit. Who do we upgrade? We upgrade probably the Engorger and maybe the Morsel Maker. We don't really need the money. We probably don't need to upgrade a spell. All the spells that I give a lot of shits about are already pretty good. It would be nice to have Umbra Stone to be cheaper, but it's fine. Let's see what we get from this. The first time each turn when an enemy unit dies, add 2 morsels to your hand. Whatever. Units gain an extra upgrade slot could be really solid. That could mean... I mean, we're not really maxing out the ones that we've got right now, but, you know, like the Animus of Will could have more attack damage. It could be doing 23 times 3 damage with all of that health and multi-strike. That's pretty cool. I do have a lot of consumes. Okay. More slots for Will's damage. Nope, we're going with Quick. Quick provides so much, like, protection. It means that it doesn't die immediately, which is really nice. Does anyone want 10 damage? Not really. It's fine. Whatever. Alright. Getting rid of cards out of our deck. What do we get rid of, if anything? Quick is really good on her because she can just chew through some stuff. Are Restores worth it? Once we start getting Spreading Spores in our deck, is Restore better? Deadweight is a card, but it has Unpurgeable and unremovable or whatever, so it's unfortunately in the deck and it sucks and we can't remove it. Restore? Yeah. Do I want to remove 2 Restores or just the 1? Because, I mean, yeah, it's really not doing much anymore, is it? Alright. And then this last one costs more than 100, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. We're actually on Seraph. I didn't realize we were at Seraph already. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I would have given someone, like... God, that went fast. This run was so much faster, right? Alright, you're doing 8 plus 18, 19, 20, 21 damage. I'm fine. I might kill a guy here. I still have enough to use the other things either way. Cool. What was my first spell there? Oh my god, I'm so sloppy. Alright, well this one already has consumed, so it's now consumed for my deck. That's fine. It would be nice to have the Morsel Maker online, but that's okay. And we're out of energy, so I guess that's it. You consumed the floor extension, which is fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I meant to do that. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the shit that's going through to the tower, but I need this to be safe. So that should do the trick. We have a lot of consume cards, so it shouldn't really matter too much that everything gets consumed. All right. So we'll use this consume card first. Then this one's free, so we might as well use it. And then we'll heal more, and you're good up here, right? No, you're not. Oh, shit. You good now? Whoopsie. Oh, hey, the Morsel Maker is here. Wonderful news, everyone. It's fucking useless. This might be one of those times where the game crashes and we have to restart it. Also, really do not like how many self-mutilations are in my deck right now. Maybe the game crashes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My game's becoming unstable. Oh shit! It crashed. Well, shit. I'll just have to restart from that fight and not be stupid this time. What a travesty! I know, it's awful. Okay, the water appears to have been turned off. I'm gonna get something else to drink. Give me a sec. Some sort of truck outside, so I have to assume that's what that's about. They're probably fixing it. The problem with a bunch of people living in an apartment complex is that it almost always involves someone fucking it up. So, Overgorger, you go up here, go and do a casual 80. And then this. I think this is okay so far. And then this. And then this and this. All right. Morsel Maker needs to start getting online. And this needs to happen. Last time we played, I think it's the same, like, loop every time. Yeah, that was the crack of a soda opening. Being on the second floor, I think, is helping. We have a little time to set up before it gets here. Whatever it is. Kindle and then Dust or Regen or both? Okay, Kindle, Mutilation, Regen, Dust. And that should, that consumed, yeah. It's like Slay the Spire where you have the same cards and draws every time. Okay, so we want to get rid of this. Who?
This is your final courtesy call, as you should have received mail. Press 1 to be connected to a warranty specialist. Warranties are mileage and time sensitive. They must be extended before your vehicle reaches service.
Oh, this is the most beautiful way of listening to this song. Oh, I love it. So good. It's a beautiful song. I'm worried about my car, though.
My name is Morgan from Car Warranty Services. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. Which car is this about?
This is regarding about your extended warranty on your vehicle.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've got a Pinto and a SUV. Which one is it?
Oh, your most recent vehicle, sir?
Okay, so that would be the. So yeah, I just got the Pinto the other day. So it'd probably be that one. Okay. So what do we need to do?
Okay, sir. Can you please verify the year, make, and model?
Yeah, sure. Let me double check that. I think it's a 2002. It's a 2002 Pinto. Ford Pinto.
And how many miles do you currently have it?
32? Oh. Yeah, he hung up. They stopped making the Pinto in 1980, it turns out, because they had a thing where they exploded Pingal. The fucking Pingal. Oh man, I'm sad I didn't see that. Yeah, the Pinto had a problem where they exploded. That was like a really huge problem with them, is they just sort of exploded randomly. Alright, so that's dead. He's fine. What am I getting rid of? Spores, I guess. This kills pretty much everything. This might kill something, and if it kills something, then we can cast it again. It's like a 4 and 5 chance. No. Half that. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we glimmer to... Alright, cool. Cool, good. Do I get scam calls often? Like, pretty much every fucking day. It's been less recently. I think everyone has just realized that scam calls aren't cool right now. But they still do it, so whatever. This one's consumed, so whatever. And then regenerate. He's actually here now? No, he's not. Okay. And then do we want to regenerate more, or probably just get rid of the mutilation? I owe it to those people to refund their coffee points. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. Give me a sec. I was going to go with a Ferrari and a Pinto, but I was like, who owns both of those? You know? Okay, I think it probably came back to y'all. I think I did it right. All right. So let's consume one of these. And then we're good on this floor. Doing more damage is good. Heal. Get this out of our deck so we're not just taking damage randomly. We're gonna take a decent amount of damage here. I'm gonna hold on to this. Tactical Tarnations. We just want to do damage here, I think. There's a pretty good chance that we'd kill something with that. And then, I want you to stop putting garbage in my deck. Pingal. Thank you, Draded. There's no explanation of that. I know you're trying to do that as a way of doing that. No one's redeemed the time me out thing. No. I think it would have to be a straight up ban for people wanting to like want it. All right. Oh my god, look at the amount of damage it does every time I do that. This probably kills a guy. So then I can sharpen. And just get rid of one of these, sure. That's like most of its health. And then how much do you do now? Not enough. It's going to be close. It's going to be a very close, like, finish there. All right. All right, the free stuff first. Free stuff's out of the way. Prevent the first 30 damage. Means that we get to heal for 5. It's not enough. Healing increases the damage by a lot. That one was free, so there's no reason not to do it. And then this one increases the damage probably... it's only gonna defend against a little bit. So it's like, right now, he kills me in... Doing this does not actually prevent him from dying. Because of the math. He does. So here's the deal. No. Listen. So I prevent 2 hits, right? So that prevents 20 damage because he hits me for 10 times 3, right? So then he does 10. So then the next volley, he does another. You might be right. Would Regen 5 do more? And we're almost dead. Like, this has to kill it. Pingal. Yeah, it's not enough. I think Wildwood Sapling would have been a better choice there. Because I would have gained 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. I think I'm probably... Wildwood equals win. You did the math and it worked out that way? He attacks 10 times 3, yeah. Oh no. It crashed. Unstable connection. Oh shit. Oh no. What a disaster. An absolute travesty has happened here today. I was about to win and everything. I don't know what, like, little things we could do to improve this too much. No worries. I made it up live on stream just to have, like... I was gonna do Chungus, but I'm like, everyone does Chungus. Big Chungus. Let's do something else, you know? Just do exactly what you did last time. Oh, that consumed it from the deck. I'm an idiot. Fumus. Fumus would have worked too. Not even going to use all of it. Well, let's use all of it then. Good news. That's what you did last time. Well, that's good. And then self-mutilation twice. Yeah. Proflaxel. Fraxel. Thank you for the 2 months of support. Yeah, this game is a cool game. If you like Slay the Spire, I think it's a, you know, and you can get past some of the weirdness with the aesthetic, I think it's a cool game. Some people think that it looks like a Facebook game. It kinda, sorta does. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, and then we defend it twice over, and then he doesn't die? Okay, we've done something wrong. I forgot to engraft. Oh no. Last time, seriously though. It's the rotation thing, like where it's just like bits rotating on an axis rather than actual animation. I think that upsets people. I know, my game must be corrupted. Something's going on. Someone report this bug to the devs. It's just... It's super frustrating because I keep being so close to winning, and then it's just, I don't know. Just something happens right at the last minute, and I just don't win. It's bullshit. Okay, This time, we probably don't want to play Perils of Production first. We probably want to play this one first. Now we can still have Perils of Production in our deck because it's incredibly useful. The next 8 turns, we don't take damage. Probably closer to 2. Hellhorned Prince is just a bald muscle dude, yeah. Some of the design choices are kind of boring. Like the big dude, he's cool. I like him. They did something interesting with him, but some of the other ones I'm just like, I don't know about that, my dude. Must kill. Okay. I duplicated my Morsel Masters 6 times. What's wrong with me? Why would you do that? Where can you put them? Okay, he dies. Let's make that not happen. That kills 2 on average. Oh. I obscenely did not do the math right there. But that's all right. At least it's not like the normal way I don't do. Oh, I played the spells out of order. God damn it, I hate being stupid. It's really annoying. It's so annoying. All enemies are angels of some sort or another, or followers of angels or something like that. And then, are you okay? You're not healing or taking damage, so you're fine. You're taking damage, so you get healed. Glimmer, just to get this guy to stop putting bullshit in my deck. And then now we're healing. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. That's a good start. We're doing a little bit of damage to the boss already. He's probably going to be ready to fight me next time he goes down to the bottom. Nope. There it is. All right. All right. So this floor, it doesn't die. Does this floor die? No. This guy is taking some damage. We need to get rid of one of these cards. Regen him, because he has more time to regen. 8 and 3, that's not worth defending against. And I think at this point, if anyone leaks through, it's fine as long as the boss doesn't leak through. If the boss leaks through, then we're fucked. So I'm okay with taking a little bit of that damage, and we can get rid of him in a minute. All right. Okay. So we just need to do 700 damage with the top row. Yeah, at this stage, I think tower health is irrelevant. Most of that damage was done through the spikes, I think. Okay. And again, it doesn't matter if we take 1 damage here if... Alright, so now we restore this time, and that's better. Okay, hold up. 5... I don't want to make the same mistake again. We can make it so he does 10 damage, then we heal 12, then we heal 11, and he does 30 to us. And then we heal... I think you win if you just do the shields. Okay, shields... I just need to do like 100 more damage. Not even, like 90 something. Is this made by the same devs? I don't think so. Either way you win. 4 would prevent 1 attack. The shield just seals it. Oh, wait, yeah. He does 1 attack, then he takes 30. So we just need to do 1 of these and not... We need to get him down to like 40 health. Shield should... I'm going to trust Chad on this one. There we go. Thank you, Chad. Both might not have been correct. Both might have actually been the wrong answer. First try, too. Yeah, I mean, there were those crashes, but, you know, it worked out in the end, right? It worked out in the end. That was 2 successful runs in a row. Did you actually see which it was? Was it the shields or the healing? Shadow Eater. Gorge. Restore 5 health. Deal 5 damage to enemy units. Alright. Interesting. Prism retrieval. Consume. Draw a unit and enhance it with... Oh, wow. That could be cool. If you could get a whole bunch of energy going, that sounds pretty good. It kind of reminds me of that other spell, though. Oh, minus. Oh, it costs that much less. Oh, fuck. Okay, hell yeah. Bramble Lash. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the amount of spikes on friendly units. I think we were getting it up to like 17. Well, let's just call it 20. So 20 times 10 is 200. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sting spells get plus 10 magic power and piercing. That is... I think if you get that, you just suddenly become a Sting build. Like, that's really good. There's a lot of damage. I'm not looking forward to the Hellhorn to Umbra run that I gotta do at some point, but Vinny, Covenant rank 1. Oh, you. Yeah. The unlock noises are very good. And then, that's, yeah. Alright. Well, Tilda should be home within the next little bit here. I don't know as if she's, gonna be an hour from now or just a little bit from now, so I don't think we really have enough time for another run. We could check the board real quick, and then we could maybe do some hobbying. I don't know. I'm gonna text the wife, let her know that I kicked his ass using only spells on Covenant 25. You had 8 spells in your deck. What was the What is the deck? Hellhorn Stygian run with no units. Wow, okay. Oh, you made a sale. Oh, hey, someone bought art. Yay! I like that little email I get every now and then. Thank you to whoever that was, if you're watching. Let's see. They turned off the water. No idea why. Yeah, let's check the art real quick. I like this game. It's definitely not for everyone, and the art aesthetic is not for everyone. Tonight will be one shot, and we'll also be doing whatchamacallit as well. One shot tonight, Town of Nowhere tomorrow. I'm interested to see what you guys are planning. If I don't know how long is the Town of Nowhere playlist. Does anyone know off the top of their head? This art. Who did this? Oh, it's Natalie. This is very cute, Natalie. Let me show it real quick. Yeah, sorry about that, Brian. The bot is really like sensitive. Strong flad. Wah! Not cute at this point because it's fucking jacked. Yeah, sorry. There was a while back where it was just there were porn bots, and so I just have to be careful about it. Where are you trying to link there, Brian? Here, I got you. Porn boys. There we go. Win results screen for the run. Thank you for the art, Natalie. It's very cool of you. Thank you. You can be buff and cute. That's, you know what? You're right. Okay. City Austin. Apparently my wife actually got an email about it. So City Austin is just doing some pipe work. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, it's very cute. That run was a lot of fun. That was a very clean run. Like, no glitches at the end either. Like, just one, you know? The video playlist of the Town of Nowhere, yeah, if you were actually watch all of it, like, do you have enough time right now? Like, if you had nothing to do with your life other than watch Town of Nowhere, is it physically possible to watch all of it? It's okay. So you do the math real quick. This is where the stream basically ends. But let's call it 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3.5 plus 420. Nice. Plus 4 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, yeah. If you start watching exactly now and you stay up, you can watch all 36 and a half hours or whatever it is of it. That is very daunting. You could probably skip the shopping spree episode. I legitimately think that one's probably skippable. That one was a weird episode. I think you could 1 day, 13 hours, 7 minutes, 50 seconds. I wouldn't say it's a filler episode. It was just like I didn't control enough what was gonna happen. I just let people go. I kind of ignored Town of Nowhere. It's kind of it's Twitch plays D&D basically. I use the community points in order to do it. There's the highlight videos. That's a little bit. Yeah, it's Twitch plays D&D. That's all it is, really. But yeah, and Chad is horny for every monster because, of course. But yeah, how about there needs to be a beach episode of The Town of Nowhere. That might be worth doing. Let me know when you are on your way. How about we do some hobbying real quick? I'm going to stop and restart streams. That way, if you don't want to watch this on After Hours, you can do that. I will be right back. Literally, give me like 5 seconds. Don't go anywhere.